from you too.
Okay, so what does Central Park mean to all of you?
It's fun. I like it to play because there's always something to do. It's really cool. It's like everywhere you look, there's something.
This morning I said to Brian that for me means an oasis in the middle of
Concrete jungle.
the concrete jungle, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's also, for me, it's nostalgic because I used to live in New York. And especially when I lived here and had no budget as a student, it was kind of the second home.
And I was sort of hoping maybe when I get older, I might come back with my kids or something and I can show them what I saw when I was a kid.
What does Central Park mean to you?
Come on,
It's
Liam.
very busy and everywhere you look there's people.
You like the trees?
There's so many. I like to climb them. I like the walks, actually. It's fun to climb all the walks.
I don't want to speak anymore.
Yeah, we're surrounded right now by the American elm.
And there's lots of benches.
The American what? excuse me?
Elm, E-L-M.
Yeah,
Elm.
beautiful trees.
Okay, which is the aisle, no? This
Right,
aisle
yeah,
over here.
they're almost
American
some of the last.
American elm, wow.
elm. Okay, some of the last.
Last, yeah.
Oh, it's good to know.
It's hot.
I'm home.
Wait, we came back. Next question.
Careful with the pictures.
Look, hold
Okay.
the picture. You have to show the picture.
So,
too.
hold that up. Yeah, what does that picture mean to all of you?
What do you
Well, it's going to be really cool, and so I can see it when I'm older, maybe. And I'll show my kids what I looked like when I was a kid, and maybe what we used to do when for them. And it says what my family is like, so we'll always remember them.
What does the picture mean to you, Lee?
I don't know.
Look at it.
That's a good answer. I don't know.
It
It's a
also-
great
it
answer
also-
sometimes.
It also shows like long time.
I think it's like because we are actually leaving to California right now in an hour.
An hour.
So it's
Oh,
like
wow.
Going back to beach life.
la
Leaving
frutilla de la torta, which means like the strawberry of the cake. Like we
Uh-huh.
wrap up the summer trip with a
See,
vintage picture.
What do you think?
I look very stunned.
You're very stunned?
Yes.
Serious?
I look horrible. You look serious. I look like.
I think when you film something in black and white, it gives it a sense of
It's
it
funny,
almost
though.
seems more vintage, but almost seems like it's been documented. It feels kind of like the old days.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you back a little bit, and it's nice that it's not instant. It's nice to sit there and wait, the anticipation for the picture. So
Well-
there's something fun about that.
How would that compare if you shot it on a phone?
Ella, listen to
Well,
It has more meaning than a phone, I think, because you have to wait for it, and it's something unique and special, and you know you've got to get it right.
And also on the phone, it always looks cheesy because you have to take it yourself, and it looks better. And I got dead in my eyes.
And that,
You'd be
yeah,
going,
and also the frame is great, the square frame, which you don't always get.
and it looks old-fashioned and cool.
reminds me another period of time, like the
Like my
60s.
Like grandma's
kind of
age.
60s.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
nice that
Yay.
I think too when it's not instant, you take a little more time with the photograph. You don't rush it because you know you've got one shot. You can't just snap off 20 pictures. Also, it's good because it makes us look a little skinnier, which I like.
Oh gosh.
Be quiet about this
That's
stereo.
that shot, yes.
Shut up about being scared. And
Serious
also,
face.
and by the way, Daddy, wait, I forgot what I was going to say.
Do you have anything else to say about New York?
So,
I like it. It's really cool. And
what are your plans for the picture when you get home?
The
Putting in a
plan,
pretty
I'm thinking
frame.
about a big frame and the picture right in the middle, in a big frame.
Yeah.
I mean, not huge, but kind of like important frame, and the picture in the middle, and hopefully
Okay.
we have like a kind of like
We have
shelves.
we have shelves in the house.
Yes.
It's all pictures, and it's always like a story,
Big.
places we've been, and special things we've done. So it's great. So it's like one of the first things when you walk in the house, and this big, it's like 30
Okay.
feet of just pictures, no books, just pictures.
So you always have that to look at.
Yeah.
Dad, there's millions of books
There's
by
books too.
Grandpa.
There's some books too.
Like by Grandpa. Grandpa's like
So,
50 million books.
Another person, listen.
Listen,
where are you all from? Again,
where are we from?
California.
California.
Not the
New
beach.
York
Where-
California.
Actually,
New York.
George is from England.
Well, I was born in England, but we live in California. We live in Newport Beach.
And you were born in
Between
San
San Diego and LA.
And
So
she was born
It's a pretty big change for the kids. It's their first time in New York. So we live in there as like a sleepy, beachy city. everything closes at 10 o'clock, and here we are in New York where everything opens at 10 o'clock. So it's been a bit of adjustment. It's been fun. We do more in a day here than we do like in 3 days back home. There's a lot more stuff to do.
And also, Basso.
Vaso is me. Vaso is the kids. They call me by my last name because I'm the kind of stepmommy.
And you're from Uruguay.
I was born in. He knows I was born in Uruguay, and I also live in Argentina, and I live in California now.
Ooh, California.
Okay, well,
I do not look good.
And you guys can use this on the web or whatever.
it'll go on YouTube. It'll go on
It's
YouTube.
horrible though. Liam's like, I'm like,
Yeah, it's great. It's great to have. It's a great memory.
Dad's like,
Well, remember
Really
this.
is like-
Whenever we look at this picture, well, it was the last hour or two on our first trip
that
with
was
the
the
kids in New
horrible
York.
picture.
Yeah, I went right away to the airport in half hour.
Okay, great.
Horrible though.
Yeah.
Well,
Liam's like,
thank you for the interview, and enjoy your picture and have a safe trip home.
Thank you.
Come back to the park soon.
We are. We're trying to come back in the winter, maybe.
Okay.
Say ciao.
New York!
New York, New York, I wanna wake up in the city that never sleeps. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. This little town blues. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the lyrics.
Neither do I.
Okay.
But that's great.
New York,
New York!
Where's your phone?
Don't leave my phone. Bye!
Thank you,
New York!
Brian.